How's it going, everybody? It's PJ for Pete_J on YouTube, Pete J Play on Twitch. I'm going to start off this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 and just point out the fact that we have picked up a second DLC. I wound up having a little like $3 left in my Steam account, so I was able to pick up a DLC, which because they were currently on sale. I believe the sale runs through the 10th, which means you have like 2 days left. So if you're going to get out and do something, actually, this might not post till the 10th. So, so anyway, as you can see now, not only do we have the Plymouth Dodge Chrysler, or is it Dodge Plymouth Chrysler? I'm not sure, but the Dodge Plymouth Chrysler DLC, but now we also have the Nissan DLC, so we'll start seeing some more Nissans popping up in our garage. So let's jump right into it since we are loaded. We've got the story mission here, which was a car that was in bad shape. I believe we've actually got the engine running, which is good. But before we do more work on that, we picked up some other side jobs. We got this Plymouth Barracuda here. Very nice looking Barracuda. All the cars came in. We got that one. And then we've got a full boat. The FMW Panther MK1. We've got the Griffin Tyro. And we have a Sakura Takumi. We picked these up before we ended last time. We have our car wash. It's still going. And we also have the scrap, which I'm still not sure why you would want to use this thing. But whatever. You pick up... you can pick up some cash. You can pick up some XP. You can pick up some of those blue points, which... I looked it up and I forgot what it was. But anyway, let's go ahead and take off on this Barracuda. Call came in, poor brake performance, 2 brake calipers on a car this old. Usually you have discs in front, drums in the back. So the calipers, obviously the 2 front brakes need to be done. Then you got the drum brake cylinder. Again, those drum brakes being in the rear, we know that's going to be there. We also have a loud when accelerating, so the exhaust manifold and a rear muffler. So let's go ahead and pull the exhaust manifold. I really want to get to the point where this one looks fine, as you can see. I really want to get to the point where I have a workbench. I can save my clients a lot of money, as well as myself, a lot of money by being able to repair parts. This exhaust manifold, for one, would be a part that would fix relatively easily. So, actually, what I need to do first is do that. I hit the space bar. By hitting space bar, it adds it to my shopping list. So now if I go in here, hit tab, open my shopping list, we're going to grab this, make that purchase, enter, and then we're going to go X to cancel the search. I'm going to open my, because I can get rid of all of these things. There we go. And that's not a bad deal. So then we can just go ahead and throw the new exhaust manifold on. There's that. Okay. And upsy daisy. This car's from Massachusetts. Drove all the way out here to Route 66 to get their exhaust manifold and rear muffler repaired. I'm going to work on part right there. X. Add that to the shopping cart. We're going to pull that off right there. And we're going to go back to the, and then tab, and then this, and then purchase. And we've purchased. And then X, and then tab, and then delete. And now let's get closer to the job. We're a little far out here. Okay, here we go. We're going to put that muffler, rear muffler right there, the shaker muffler. Look at that. All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so we got it up in the air. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at these cylinders, these drum brakes not put on. We're taking off. Okay, we got to spray it. No. Oh. Select, then you can spray the part. Okay, so we're going to get back in the swing of things here. Pull the drum off. Let's take a look. That cylinder looks like it's in good shape to me. Let's go ahead and pull it. We can verify, just double check. Right? As long as we're here. Oh, we got to take the shoes off. Okay. That's true. That's true. That looks like it says 63%, so they're not interested in us changing that one out. So this is not the side. So by process of elimination, we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay. There it is. I'll have to buy a new cylinder. Although in my youth, I believe you could just buy you can get a rebuild kit and just rebuild that cylinder, which again, I think, no, I didn't mean to do that. Pitter, pay attention to what you're doing. You could just buy a rebuild kit and then you can rebuild this cylinder. Yeah, 14%. And that goes on the shopping list. Oh, we might as well just do it, right? Just do it. There she is. X, tab, delete. Let's rebuild. So the cylinder goes on first, then the drums go on second, and then the drum brake, the brake drum, and then the wheel. Okay, so we got that. All right, so rear brakes are done. Let's take care of these front brakes. Boop. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry, folks. Being a little silly. A little silly today. Those pads look fine. Caliper. Oh. Deny. I deny that, sir. I'm going to get 2 because it's said on the list that we're going to need to replace both. So, tab to open, click, make sure it says 2. There we go. X, tab, clear. I'm trying to be more organized. And that's one of the biggest things about auto mechanics is you got to be organized. You can get lost really quickly if you're not keeping track of what you're doing, where you're at, and where the parts go. Okay, so one side done. Going the other way. All right, we're gonna have to. Well, we're gonna have to take this tire. Little lubricating spray. There's our other offending caliper. Just so happens I have one. I have another one. Boom, boom. There we go. Tire back on, and I believe this job is done. Okay. Let's take a look at the work order. Okay, the brakes are done. The loud when accelerating is done. We're going to get this puppy down on the ground. We're going to have to shift some cars around so the owner can come get this one. I wonder if they open up those spots in front of the gas pumps. The story is that this is obviously an old service station. Here you go. I mean, wouldn't it be great if you could just park the thing up here somewhere? And it seems like a lot of wasted space, right? Which is why I have to believe that at some point that's going to become part of the game. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on it. Oh, I could just exchange, right? I could just, boom. Watch it just put it right on top of the, oops. Oh, yeah, all right, cool. That'll work. All right. There you go, folks. You can just do the exchange. It says finish order. Looked a little grayed out. Brake performance is done. There you go. All right, so what do we got? We're up to 11,131. So let's take a look. What do we got here, folks? Suspension is rattling. The outer tie rod rock, rear shock absorber cap, and a wheel hub bearing. All right, repair all running faults. Gear faults. Front shock absorber A and a steering rack. We can knock that out quite quick. Quite quick. All right, so we're looking at an outer tie rod and the steering rack. No, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so an outer tie rod is over here. It's this little part right there. This one looks like it's in good condition. So I think we're going to be, although we're going to disassemblage. Okay, so what it's telling me is that I have to remove this tire first. It will not let me remove the outer tie rod with the tire still on it. Hitting it up with the lubricating spray is just a right mouse button. So hover over the bolt that needs to be sprayed and just hit your right mouse button and it happens really quickly. We're taking this apart because the middle part here is the steering rack, and we're gonna have to remove this because it is faulty. So, and if we go in here, well, we can also see that this front shock absorber A is the one that seems to be in bad shape, but we can also see that this outer tie rod is also in bad shape. So, as we learned, we need to take the tire off first before you can take the outer tie rod off. So, I do like these rims, though. These are some nice rims. I ain't gonna be mad at the guy for having rims like that. That's nice. Nope, don't remove that. The whole back end just fell out. All right, so we've got the outer tie rod that we need to replace. We got the steering rack that needs to be replaced. We need to remove the sway bar, front end link. And now we can get the shock absorber A. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong side right there. All right. So let's check what do we need? We don't need this stuff is all getting sold when we're done, up to the brake caliper. Because all we need is, the outer tie rod and the steering rack. 68%. I want to make sure that I'm putting them on in the right order. Okay, so, where are you, car? There you are. Oh. You know what we got to do? You know what we forgot? Front shock absorber A. We have to take it apart. which is on the shock puller, which I forgot where. Okay, there it is. Separate the parts, please. Give me the parts, please. So the front shock absorber A. Now, if we go back to our, there it is, right there. We'll add that to the list. Back out, and we're gonna get on here. We can actually just go to suspension, right? And we all know that we need a steering rack, which starts with S. There it is, steering rack. We know we need an outer tie rod. I went past it, didn't I? There it is, outer tie rod. We need one of those. We need a front shock absorber A. We got that. There you go. Feel kind of good about not having to rely on the shopping list there. It's the little victories, you know? It's the small things. Oh, I don't have the parts because Pete, you can't just slap it on there. You got to put it back together on the spring puller. Yep. Thank you. Here we go. All right. Now, let's go back to talking about the small things, the small victories. So we got our front shock absorber A, put in our sway bar front end link, and we've gotten that readjusted. There's our sway bar. Looks like it's in good shape. We're going to put that steering rack back in because that's got to go in first so that we can put the inner and outer tie rods back on. Oh, I'm not sure that's where that came from, but we're going to say it did. Now we can go there. And then we'll put this tire back on. Now, reassemble on the other side. All right, so there we are. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, and the tire. Rear shock absorber cap and a wheel hub bearing. Uh-oh. Wheel hub bearing. Should I have checked that up front? I probably should have checked that up front. As long as I had the wheels off, right? Wheel hub bearing. Nope. Rear shock absorber cap. Oops. That was a mistake. All right. So we got a wheel hub bearing and a rear shock absorber cap. We're gonna run the table here, yo. Nope. Ain't that one either. Okay, so we know that the wheel hub bearings in the front are fine. We don't have to worry about that. So I would even probably check the side that has the bad rear shock absorber cap. You got a bad cap? Yeah, you do. Look at that. Whatcha? Reveal to me your secrets. I'm just kidding. And as long as we're here, we're going to go ahead and check the wheel hub bearing. There, oop. Nope. Always the last one you check, right? But at least we checked them all out. We know where we stand. And the tire can go back on, and then we'll just grab that wheel hub bearing from the other side. Actually, now that we've narrowed it down, let's just go ahead and buy the wheel hub bearing because we know it's going to be the next one. So we might as well, if we've got it in hand, right? Wheel hub bearing should be here, and it is. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and take that. You're going to take that? There we go. There it is. Okay, we need to remove the axle. I have a feeling you're broke. 10%. Yeah, that's broke. Oop, no. Now my head is stuck. I can't move. How am I going to get out of here? That was nuts. Oh. Go with the brandy dandy new one. And we need a rear shock absorber cap. Rear shock absorber cap. Rear. Bum, 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 bum. What am I doing wrong? There it is. I was going to say, what am I doing wrong? Hurry. Nope. We're already set up, so we can just go ahead and throw that on there. Easy peasy. All right. Suspension rattling, outer tie rod, rear shock absorber cap, wheel hub bearing. Done. Repair all running gear faults, front shock absorber A and steering rack. Done. Done ski doo ski. How about you, ski? 2 done. I think I have 2 more sitting outside. I know I have it. Yeah, I have 2 more. We're going to move this to 1. We've got those 2 sitting out here. I don't think there's one in the car wash, but I wouldn't put it past me. You just park one over there and leave it there. No, it's empty. Okay. We only got 11,882. Let's try one more. And then I think we'll do a little bit more work on the story mission. I think we've got it, if I'm not mistaken, and I think I mentioned this earlier, I think we got the engine running, which makes me very happy. Although I should probably put new fluids in it. Okay, so we got strange noise from engine bay, replace timing related parts. The engine is working, but it's choppy and loud exhaust. All right, we might hold off. Let's take a look out here. What do you got? Part not discovered, brake problems. Let's go ahead and with this one, it's going to be a little bit easier. Actually, hold on for a second. I'll edit this part out. All right, so what we're going to do, I think, is let's do the brakes issue first. So you can go back to 2. And I think what we're going to do is we'll take this one and brake problems. So we know we have brake problems. And this gives me an opportunity to talk about a new friend of the stream at SnakeBite76. reminded me that there is a test track. Back in the Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, it was harder to forget the test track because it was right there. But I have completely forgotten that there was a test track here. So I appreciate @snakebite76 reminding me that there is a test track that you can take it to. And if I'm not mistaken, the test track is just the place you want to go. Oh, I don't have it yet. It's grayed out. Use toolbox to upgrade. So I don't have the test path just yet. So I will have to go without. But once I get it, I will definitely be using it. So thank you, Snakebite, for reminding me that it is there. Otherwise, because I had completely spaced. But we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Trial and error. I have one skill point available. And the only thing I got left that I can get is the welder until I get the garage expansion, which is 10,000. So I'm trying to work my way to 20. 15,000, 20,000, 10,000. Test path. Okay. Oh, do I get the test path first? Or I think I'm going to get the garage expansion first. Because I think we're doing pretty well so far without the test path. But it does make things easier, and I did use it all the time in Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. And it definitely it was for suspension, brakes and suspension. If the 2021 version is like the 2018 version. Okay, so I think we're going to have to replace that disc. Oh, you know what I didn't do? So let's do this, and then we're going to clean out the parts bin. 67%, 27%. All right, so where are we at? 61. Repair with parts of minimum condition. 61%. And all that's come up so far is the ventilated brake disc, so we will change that. No, I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do is go here, go to brakes, get the ventilated brake disc ventilated. We're going to grab one. We'll do this one at a time because I want to clean out the parts bin. $69. 76 tire. Okay. Did I say big thanks to @snakebite76? I think I did, right? If I didn't, again, thank you. I appreciate it. And again, if anybody's got any tips, tricks, or advice on this game or any other game I'm playing, don't hesitate to drop me a comment. I love to hear from my viewers. So yeah, and let us be community. Let us be communal. Oh, that bolt needs a little bit of work, huh? Don't think the bushing is bad, but brake pads. All right, what do we got? We got bad brake pads. That's what we need. So now if we go to here, it's already set up, so we'll grab some new pads. We'll throw those on there. And I think we are halfway through our brake. Oh no, we're gonna need a new caliper. Pete's moving a little too quick, huh? Yep, we need a caliper. One caliper. 75 credits. That's not bad. For a caliper? For a caliper? What? There you go. I want to start rebuilding cars. When do I get to go to barn locations and Rebuild cars. That's my question. What do we got? We're looking for one more part, right? Part not discovered. So we're looking for one more part. I'm wondering if I should look under the hood. Let's look under the hood real quick. Check the ABS system. Yup. It's not the module, but it's the pump. %72% the pump, 17%. You're going to be mad, dude, because when we look at this, and we will, we got to go to the electronics shop for the ABS. Module 700, the pump is 950. I have to double check. I think it's the pump, but yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so the pump, 950 credits. I'm going to get about 48 credit. I'm going to get a 48 credit. That makes me laugh. And I am notoriously hard to amuse. It's something I pride myself on. There she is. And ABS pump, brake caliper, brake disc ventilated, and brake pad. Dunsky dooski. Hey, not bad, huh? Not bad for a quick hour. Nope, that was wrong. Oh. Oop. Okay. I'm not checking fluids. I don't know if I should be checking fluids. You can go. 12,000. You can go into, oh no. You've got a timing chain issue and 8 parts not discovered. So let's go put you on 1. Let's run some tests. Testing. OBD. All right, what do you got to tell me here? Spark plug, okay. Spark plug, ignition coil, bad. Couple of bad ignition coils. That's 2 of the 8. All right, 2 of the 8 right there. Fuel pressure test. What do we got? Please don't have anything wrong with the cylinders. Does anybody else see what I see? Got a bad fuel injector. So that's 3. But if you look up here, what is that, exhaust? Looks like a muffler, yeah. Middle muffler looks like it's going to need to be replaced. Okay, so fuel injector, 2 ignition coils. I checked the treads, what the heck. It's not going to hurt you. You never find yourself in a bad way by having too much information, you know? Tires are all good. Got no issues with the tires. I didn't think we would, but... Oh, that's not what you wanted. Electric multimeter, what do you got to tell me, huh? Engine looks pretty clean, to be honest. Alternator, chiffon. Zaboomafoo! Everything looks okay there. Radiator housing. Yeah, everything looks good here. So nothing wrong with the electrical system. And now a compression test, and we'll have run our tests. Again, if we had access to the test path from here, I would take it out on the test path and try it out. Camshaft. We knew the camshaft had to come out. Okay. Although the camshaft's got to come out, so, you know. We were going to have to take apart the engine anyway, so. Let's take a quick visual under the car, since we did see the exhaust was going to be in need of some work. All right, I think those are 2 more pieces. Where are we at? We're at 2, 4, 5 of 8, I think. Idler roller A. Idler roller A, idler roller A. So 3 of those. I think that's it right there. That's the rest of it. Check our list. Oh no, I thought. Oh. Okay, so there's. They are some parts. First things first, let's do this. And we're going to sell parts, which is V. I'm going to drop it to sell parts that are condition is below or equal to 30%. And I'm doing that because I don't really have anything that's 75% outside of that radiator fan, but that's okay. So we're up to here. I'm up to here. You're up to there. Let's call the whole thing off. All right, so it's X and X. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I forget sometimes that I don't need to back all the way out. I can just do it from there, which is cool. All right, I don't need that, or that. I need that. Bought, clear, tab, delete. Bought, clear, tab, delete. All right, installation mode. We're going to put in, first things first, we'll put in the middle muffler. Oh, looks like the turbo needs a replacement. Again, I'm replacing everything, which, okay, you know, okay. But I would like to try and fix it. I can't wait to get the workbench. I can't zoom out any further than this. Fuel tank looks okay. Fuel pump looks okay. Brakes look okay. Wait a minute, let me check that. Rubber bushing. They will get you every time, man. Them rubber bushings will get you every time. That looks all right. That looks okay. Brakes look all right. Rubber bushings look okay. Yeah. Okay. Back up to the front. Looks clean to me. Rubber bushing. How do you look? You look all right. All right, we're gonna have to. We'll have to grab that turbo. Yeah, we're gonna have to grab that turbo. Idle roller A, which I think we get through the front, through the engine compartment. All right, I feel very confident we can put this back on the ground and work on it from down here. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We're going to make a mess. We're going to take apart the engine. Should I drain the oil or no? I think we should be able to drain the oil. I mean, I think we should be able to do it, but I'm afraid I'm going to spill oil. And then I'll get tagged with a... We can pull the turbo, though. That does not... that's not going to be hurt by oil. We can make that repair. We'll go here. Oop, let's go here first, and then we're going to go here. Nope. Add to the shopping list. Now we're going shopping, and we're going to need a turbocharger. And we're going to buy that turbocharger. And now we're going to install that turbocharger. And that turbocharger is going to be installed. And people will say, yay, the turbocharger, the turbocharger. There it is. Okay. Turbocharger. We need two. Ignition coils. That's what we need. And you can see the back two. I consider that the back because this is where the timing, all the timing stuff is up here, which is normally at the front, where it used to be in past was where the front of the engine was. But now they turn them on their sides like this. So it is the back two cylinders that seem to be having some issues. So I'm going to pull them, and I want to make sure that I'm putting them back in the right order. Sometimes it gets hinky. So the 84 was the first cylinder. The second one was 83. And the other two don't really matter because we're going to place those with 100%. So. We talking in here? No, I think so this is where you fill it with oil. And all the oil should be down in the pan right now because the engine's not running. I thought I was going to get hammered with penalty for, well, we're going to have to take the throttle off. I don't need to do that. What am I doing? Escape. I need to get this camshaft off. In order to get the camshaft off, I have to get this timing stuff off. And I thought I would I have to take, okay. So I do have to take that off. So in order to do that, I need tools. Power steering reservoir. We have to drain the power steering reservoir. Thank you. Because we are going to have to remove the power steering reservoir. And we did it without making a mess, which is good. Idle roller A. I'm going to add that to the shopping list. Now we'll just take it off. Now we can take off the belt. I think, yeah, because you can see the cover goes down under the crankshaft pulley. So in order to get the cover off, we need to remove that. But I thought those were actually two pieces. I might be mistaken. Or maybe it is two pieces, it's just got this over top of it. All right. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. idle tensioner, belt tensioner, idle roller. Don't you confuse it again, Peter. Don't you do it, man. Don't you do it. How's the belt? The belt's actually okay. And again, what we're going to need to do here, folks, whoop, so we're going to need to drain this system, don't we? It's the water pump. Do we or don't we? Do we? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Better to be careful, right? I don't want to lose $50 to just because I was too lazy to pull the water pump. Okay. So I was right. I don't want to remove the engine head. I just want to remove. Okay. All right. I thought I had to take this off, but it's looking more and more like this is cast into the head. So that looks like it's cast into the head. I think that's just for the game though. I don't think that probably would be for real, but this is telling me I need to remove the camshaft caps to get the camshaft off. I got a couple of bad caps on the other side though too. Oh, other side. You gotta take the other side. This is the side I was mistaken for. Timing cover. We'll pull this off and you're gonna see there's some that gear is gonna need to be replaced. Oh, take the cam gear B first. Bigger one comes off. We'll take the chain, which needs to be replaced, and the gear, which needs to be replaced. I'm also going to grab these caps. I mean, you can kind of see that these two caps are right. Okay. Need one of those. Actually, we need two of those. Need that. We need that. We need that. We need that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. What else do we need? Boom, we did those already. So that's it. In a nutshell. In one nutshell, that's what it is. So this needs to be X'd out. We need to go to tab. The turbocharger is done. The ignition coils. I don't need 3, I only need 2. Do I need 3 or 4 of those? Ignition coil is in the electric shop, so I'm not going to get those here, so I will hold off. I'm pretty sure idle roller 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, I must have hit the button just 1 too many times. Just 1 too many times. So we're going to grab this, not 1, not 2, but 3. X, tab, done. Camshaft cap, 3. Wow. Cam gear, let's get this first because I know I need that. X, tab, cam gear A, timing chain, get that. X, cam gear B, get that. Tab, X, water pump, X. belt tensioner. X. All right, I just want to double check how many caps I need. I'm sorry, folks. I hate doing this, but I keep... All right, caps. 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, no, 3, because that one's 75%. 16, 12, 19, that's what you need to replace. 75, 73, 82. Those are fine. So we need 1, 2, 3. We need 3 of them. Three of those. And then we're going to go to the electronics superstore. We only need 2. X tab. We'll get rid of that. It's reassemblage time, everybody. I never even pulled the camshaft. That's pretty weird. And if I didn't pull the camshaft, then I didn't buy the camshaft. Yeah, big knucklehead. All right, so back to car parts, back to tab, back to camshaft. There you go. There you go. X tab. Out. And now we're into reassemblage. All right, so we're going to go here. No. Undo. We're going to start here because we know we had to replace these 2. I don't remember which one of the other side we had to replace. I'm hoping they won't hold it against me. Again me. Let's say this one. Let's just say that one. And then hopefully they'll be okay with that decision. It was an executive decision. All right, engine head cover back on. Ignition coil 100. Ignition coil 100. Ignition coil 84. 83. Oh. Isn't that silly? I didn't finish putting the timing gears back together. Typically, I would have tried to do this before I buckled it all up, but kind of surprised that they let me do that, actually. Not yet. We have to put in the new water pump. Idle roller A. Idle roller A. Serpentine belt. And the belt tensioner. Now we put the cover back on. We'll get the crankshaft pulley back on. And we'll get that belt cinched up. Idle roller A. They're just so versatile. And the power steering reservoir, that can go back on. Now we want to fill the reservoir coolant. Okay. And we also want to fill the power steering reservoir. There it is. All right, well, let's look at it. Okay, we still got one part we have not discovered. Those are all done. Fuel injector, part not discovered. Fuel injector, part not discovered. What part am I not discovering? We're going to pull the throttle anyway and the intake manifold. All right, I think that's the fuel injector that's done, right? The only way to really figure out which one, well, I know which one's done. This one here obviously is in bad shape. So we're going to pull this one. 2% fuel injector. I'm saying electronics. What do you think? I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. Yep. All right. And we go back here. Let's do this. It's kind of hard to reach, ain't it? Part not discovered. I'm still missing a part. Strange noise from engine bay camshaft. Part not discovered. What part is not discovered? I could be making... And it didn't show up on our test. So what could it be, possibly? What could it be? Because I had all of this stuff off, so it's not here. Right? Where would it be? Oh man, this is a tough one, y'all. I think I may have to drop the oil pan. Because I cannot... Oh, wait a minute. Thanks for clipping. Saved by the clip, y'all. Could that be what we're seeing? A dirty air filter? Nope. It's got to be somewhere, right? No, okay, so that is one part. That is one part that needs to be replaced. But we are still missing another part. All right, well, this may be the last project of this afternoon, and then we will come back and have to do one part not discovered. Strange noise from the engine bay. These are all engine issues, timing issues. But as I said, we've pretty much stripped this whole thing down. I can't think of anything else that might be up here. Wow. Do I remove the engine head? I mean, can't think of what else it would be. Noise from the engine bay. And all the other parts around it are going to be timing and front engine stuff. I was kind of hoping it would be a spark plug. I didn't check them. Oh, we did check them. I wish that would be another thing. If you could just go back to your tests. Yeah, put the engine coils back in. Oh, I gotta put, okay. Because I did test, I ran the tests, and it wasn't a spark plug. No, that was not right. 84, 83, 100, 100. That's how it goes. All right, 84. No! All right, 84, 83. 100, 100. All right. Put the throttle back on. Unfortunately, I think I'm at my hour. Hold on. Could it be a fan? If I removed the fan housing? No, that's in good shape. Not the fan housings. 90, 79, 76. That is not enough to cause us issues. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna drop the. I'm gonna drain the oil and drop the oil pan and just see what I see. Right. The air conditioner's on. All right, cool. Dropping the oil pan to see what I can see. This might be a good case. This might have been a good case for the test track. Oh, what do you know? Look. Crankshaft bearing cap. Who wants to bet me? Who wants to bet me? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody better do it, because I would have won. I love it when I win. Oh, I got two. But I only need one. So we're going to go X tab. Oh, you can go. Send your cards and letters of appreciation to Pete J, care of YouTube, Yorktown, USA. Because, my friends, that was a bit of glory. And now you may bask in the glory that I bask in. The Baskin Robbins. Well, you got it done. Look at that. Okay. Now we need to. No, we just need to do this. We have to refill the oil. That was pretty good. I'm kind of. It's that whole thing about, you know, you have a hunch, right? And you're like, I think if we do this, this is going to make some sense. I think so. And of course, with YouTube, you know, you never want to look like an idiot. Yeah. Go, oh wow, I dropped that oil pan for absolutely no reason. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty proud of myself that worked out the way I was hoping it would. And we did. We found the final problem. The final problem was the crankshaft bearing. And now it's all taken care of. Crankshaft bearing cap right there. Replace timing related parts. The engine is sloppy. It's working, but it's choppy. All right, so we're going to put this out onto the tarmac. Looks good. I don't think it needs a wash. So we're going to call for the owner. There we go. We're leveled up to level 9. All right, at this point, I think we're going to go ahead and call this one